Hello everybody, my name is Heather and welcome back to my channel. Couple of things, if you can hear my dishwasher running, you better go catch it. No, I'm kidding, that was bad. I ran my dishwasher without realizing that I was going to be filming afterwards. Other thing, I did not post a video last week, and here's why. Life, man. School and life and papers and work, and sometimes it is going to happen, and I just need to be okay with that. So I'm sorry if you missed me. I am deeply, deeply sorry, but I had a 10-page paper to write, so it happens. But I'm here this week, so yay! The month of June ended a few days ago, which means it's time for my June wrap-up, and as per usual, I'm going to combine that with my TBR for the upcoming month, which is this current month, which is July, which is my birthday month, by the way. I am turning 25 on July 20th. So yeah, without continuing to ramble, I'm just gonna get into what I read in the month of June. So, I read Dating an Alien Pop Star by Kendra Saunders. So this book was sent to me by Crimson Tree Publishing for an honest review, and I did review this book, which I will link that review down in the description box, along with the giveaway that's associated with this book. I'm pretty sure the giveaway is still going on. If it is, the link that I'll link will be working. But basically, there's an alien invasion, sort of, like a mini alien invasion, and our main character, Daisy, kind of gets wrapped up in this alien plot. So Daisy meets these two aliens, one of whom is trying to become a pop sensation for a reason that I don't want to say because it would be kind of spoilery, but it was just sort of a fun book to read. Another book that happens to be part of the Loving Dumb Books booktube tours is Genesis Girl by Jennifer Bardsley. There were a lot of books that got sent like all at once for a bunch of tours, like back to back. So that was kind of fun to be a part of. But Genesis Girl, the giveaway associated with Genesis Girl is pretty cool. You could win a $30 Amazon gift card, and for a chance to enter 5 times, you could buy a copy of Genesis Girl, and you enter 5 times. That was redundant, but whatever. This book was really enjoyable. Where Dating an Alien Pop Star, I gave maybe like a 2.5 stars. This was like 3.5 kind of star book. It is about a girl who has never been on the internet or used technology at all, ever, in her life, and that makes her extremely valuable in this futuristic society. So I've also done a review for this book that I will leave in the description box if you want to check it out. The next book I read in the month of June is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard, and this has been sitting on my TBR pile for so long. It came out in January, and I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered it, and I finally picked it up. I finally read it in its entirety, and I really enjoyed it. It was the kind of book where it completely immerses you right away. Like, the world building happens as you're reading it. Like, there's really not any exposition. It just kind of throws you into this world, and it kind of, I don't know, you have to just kind of roll with it, which was a lot of fun. The main characters are Safi and Isolde, and they're both witches. Safi is a truth witch and Isolde is a thread witch, and Safi can always tell if someone's telling the truth or if they're lying, and Isolde can actually see the threads that connect people together. And the cool thing about the threads is they also kind of convey the person's emotions by the color of the thread, which is really, really cool. There's just a lot going on in this book. Political intrigue, there's some romance, just a little bit. Like, this is gonna be a series, so there's gotta be some build to it. But there was a lot going on. I really enjoyed it. Sarah J. Maas blurbed it right up here, which tells you something. It should, if you have read any of Sarah J. Maas's books. But yeah, I think I gave this like a 4 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy it a lot. And the next book I read in the month of June is Dream House by, and prepare for some crazy butchering, Marzia Bizognian. But she is a YouTuber who goes by Cutie Pie Marzia, and I believe it's PewDiePie's girlfriend, actually. So this is her debut novel. I won it in a giveaway, in a Loving Dumb Books giveaway, and it's really short. I read it in a day. It is kind of this creepy, mysterious book where this girl discovers a house that she looks at and she's like, oh my gosh, I would love to live here. This would be my dream house. And the owners actually invite her in, but from then on, like, the owners disappear and she can't seem to leave for some reason. So it's kind of cool. There's like a little girl walking around who disappears, and there's like a creepy gardener, and then there's like the cute boy next door who also is sort of mysterious and creepy. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It was an unexpected 3.5 stars for me, I would say. And the last book I read in the month of June was actually an audiobook. I read Unlimited by Jillian Michaels, which is just how to achieve your best life kind of book. And if you want some, you know, token Jillian Michaels tough love about your life and making things happen for yourself, that would just be the book to read / listen to. So yeah, June was not the best reading month for me. Honestly, the last few books I read in like the last couple days of June. It's just been a crazy month because of school and, like I said, work and life and all that craziness. But I have high hopes for July because it is July 5th. I'm filming this on the 5th? Yes, the 5th. And I've already read 3 books. So, cha-ching! I am almost to the point where I was at the end of June. So, let's just get into it. So, for my July TBR, I'm actually going to start with some of the books that I've already read. But I'm not going to get too much into my thoughts on them. But basically, let's just get into it. So I read Kindling Flames, Flying Sparks by Julie Wetzel, which is the sequel to Kindling Flames, Gathering Tinder, which is a book that was sent to me for review by Crimson Tree Publishing. Yes, with the Lovington Books BookTube tours. So this was sent to me with it, but I was not required to review it or anything like that, but I just wanted to read it anyway because the first book kind of ended up on a cliffhanger. So I wanted to read it in July, and I did read it in July, but you will hear more about my thoughts on it at the end of the month. But basically, it's just a sequel to Kindling Flames, which is vampire love story, but super slow burn, like no instant love whatsoever, and thank God. Can't tell you much about the second book. So you should go check out my review of Kindling Flames, Gathering Tinder if you want to find out some non-spoilery thoughts about the first one. Next is another book I won in the Lovington Books giveaway, and that is Beyond the Stars by Stacey Wise. So I've already finished it, but basically it is about the main character, Jessica Beckett, who becomes an assistant to one of Hollywood's hottest male actors, whose name is Jack McAllister. And at first he's like totally a douchebag, and she's just like not at all, you know, impressed by his fame or whatever. Obviously they fall in love, but the story, like how it happens, was really enjoyable. But I don't want to, you know, clog up this video with too many of my thoughts when this will all go into my wrap up. Next is the first 2 books in the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So this edition contains both Obsidian and Onyx, and I have actually already read Obsidian, and I am about a third of the way through Onyx, so that's not going to take me very long at all. This was just what I needed, like absolutely what I needed. It is such a fun ride, romantic. I mean, the second one I'm noticing is a lot more angsty than the first one. Basically, the Lux series, I know more about it now. If you saw my book haul, I didn't know anything about it. But the main character, Katie, moves next door to this very attractive boy and his twin sister, and there's something very mysterious about them, and it's a paranormal romance, very young adult. So it gives me some Twilight feels. Like, me as a almost 25-year-old reading this, I feel like how I felt when I first read the Twilight series when I was like 15. Like that, you know, like. So now the next three I have not read yet. I'm definitely in a contemporary mood. The first one being I'll Give You the Sun by Jenny Nelson. This is a book about a set of twins who have had a falling out, I think. And part of the book follows one twin and their story before the falling out happened, and then the other twin's perspective is like after the falling out happens, I think. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, if I'm totally wrong, please let me know, and I deeply apologize. But yeah, so I've heard great things, and I hope to get into it this month. And going off of contemporary even more, I'm planning on reading Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Everything I've heard about Morgan Matson is that her books are the best books to read during the summertime, and just going off of the cover, super summery cover, so I want to read it in the summertime. And this is the story of a girl whose best friend just like is suddenly gone. I don't know, she moves away, I don't know what happens, but she left the main character like a list of things for her to accomplish during the summer, like a summer bucket list, like go skinny dipping, break something, the backlist dress, I don't know, that's all on the back is the scavenger hunt. So it just seems like it's gonna be a really cute book, and it's my first Morgan Matson, and I don't know, I'm excited to get into it. Finalement, I'm gonna have a good cry. I just have been needing a good cry. So I'm gonna read Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and I'm ready. Take me, I'm ready. So this, if you don't know, if you've been living under a booktube rock, is about Louisa Clark, who becomes a caregiver for this man who is wheelchair bound. He's this young, handsome man who just was in a really bad accident. I don't quite know what happened, but now he is quadriplegic, I think. He's quadriplegic. But she doesn't really take any of his nonsense, and she, obviously they fall in love. And then something really sad happens, I assume, because everyone says this is gonna make me cry, and things make me cry. So hopefully I get this video up this week. It is Tuesday and I'm filming. I normally film Sunday or Monday, and I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I do typically post once a week. Thank you to everyone who said those wonderful things about my doggie. She is currently doing really well right now, so thank you for your well wishes, and we're just hoping for the best right now. So thanks, and I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!